Let me ask you a question. Have you ever told yourself, "I'm not ready yet. I'll start next month. I just need a little more time"? Most people have. David certainly did. In fact, there was a dream David carried around for 3 years. Not because he couldn't start, because he kept convincing himself that tomorrow was a better day than today. What David didn't realize was that every day he waited, he was paying a price most people never see. This is the story of the cost of waiting, and trust me, it's more expensive than you think. Chapter 1. The perfect moment. David had an idea. Not a perfect idea, but a good one. The kind of idea that keeps showing up in your mind. The kind you can't stop thinking about. Every morning he'd think about it. Every evening he'd imagine where it could lead. A better life, more freedom, more options. A future that looked different from the one he was living. The problem wasn't the idea. The problem was what David kept telling himself. "I'm not ready." Now here's the interesting thing. David wasn't lazy. He wasn't afraid of hard work. He simply believed he needed more time, more knowledge, more confidence. And honestly, that sounded reasonable, which is exactly what made it dangerous. Chapter 2. The excuses that feel smart. A month passed, then another, then another. Every time David thought about starting, a new reason appeared. "I need to learn more first. I need more money. I need a better plan." Have you ever noticed how easy it is to delay something important when the excuse sounds logical? That's what David was doing. And because the excuses sounded smart, he never questioned them. Meanwhile, life kept moving. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. Months became years. And the dream remained exactly where it started, inside his head. Chapter 3. The Builder. One day David met Marcus. Marcus wasn't special. He wasn't richer. He wasn't smarter. He wasn't more talented. In fact, Marcus knew less than David when he started. But Marcus understood something David didn't. Nobody starts ready. Nobody. Not successful entrepreneurs. Not investors. Not business owners. Not creators. They become ready through action. Think about that for a second. Most people wait until they feel confident before they begin. Successful people begin before they feel confident. And that's exactly what Marcus had done. While David was planning, Marcus was learning by doing. While David was researching, Marcus was gaining experience. While David was waiting, Marcus was moving. Chapter 4. 3 years later. 3 years passed. 3 years. Think about how much can change in 3 years. Marcus had made mistakes, lots of mistakes, but every mistake taught him something. Every challenge made him stronger. Every setback made him wiser. David finally decided to start. But something felt different. The excitement wasn't the same, because now he had a painful realization. The thing he feared most wasn't failure. It wasn't losing money. It wasn't making mistakes. It was knowing he could have started 3 years earlier. That realization hit him hard, because he suddenly understood what waiting had cost him: experience, growth, confidence, time. Chapter 5. The Hidden Cost. You see, most people think waiting is safe. But waiting isn't free. Waiting costs opportunities. Waiting costs lessons. Waiting costs momentum. And the longer you wait, the more expensive it becomes. David thought he was protecting himself. In reality, he was delaying the very growth he needed. Marcus wasn't successful because he had a better plan. Marcus became successful because he paid the price of being a beginner sooner. Conclusion. So let me leave you with this. What are you waiting for? Seriously, what dream, what goal, what opportunity have you been postponing? Because the perfect moment never arrives. The perfect plan never arrives. The perfect conditions never arrive. The people who build extraordinary lives aren't the ones who wait until they're ready. They're the ones who start before they are. David learned that lesson 3 years late. You don't have to. The best time to start was years ago. The second best time is today. Waves to wealth. Because every wave begins with movement. Subscribe, like, comment for more videos like this. Join Waves to Wealth today. Start before you're ready. Thanks for watching.